Human rights attorney Martinus Francois described the outrage over the prosecution of alleged robbery victim Ricardo Stapleton for murder as mindless emotionalism. Stapleton is charged with the murder of 20-year-old Jamal Ledger, a supposed act of self-defense, after the deceased and others attempted to rob him. Francois argues a homicide was still committed, and based on the DPP's judgment, the legal process must take its course in a criminal trial.
If it happened that it was self-defense, he obviously will be absolved. But then what happened in this case was perfectly normal. I would be surprised if this man wasn't charged.
So you're saying this is routine?
Absolutely. I'll be surprised. Come on, the man who died was not an animal, you know. Last time I checked, he was a human being.
However, defense attorney Alberton Richard Lowe disagrees. He contends the argument should not be the prosecution by jury trial, but whether there is a case to prosecute. After all, the charged man is the alleged victim of a violent crime.
If what has been revealed so far to have caused a public outcry is true, then I am saying that this is a position in which the culpability attached to that kind of homicide ought not to attract even charging him at all. To my mind, I think it ought to be attracting most probably an inquest.
But Martinus Francois, much like the Justifiable Act requirement, contends self-defense in homicide cases can be measured by the level of response of the supposed victim.
The whole question of self-defense is a matter of proportionality, right? You could say that you acted in self-defense and then the force that you used was excessive. In fact, was excessive. Now that your defense will be blown away.
While Richard Lowe concedes there are different degrees of culpability in homicide cases, he believes the practicality of the DPP's discretionary powers should prevail when theoretical law is at odds with real-world situations.
With a common sense and reasoning, judging the circumstances and facts as they are, you're telling me that the man has to wait for the niceties of the moment and the moment of crisis, in a moment of crisis, with the niceties of the situation to determine how we'd react? That cannot make any sense.
Thursday, while various media camped outside the offices of the DPP, she was seen driving past. So far, Victoria Charles Clark has not commented publicly on the decision to charge the alleged robbery victim for murder. Winston Springer Jr., HTS News, Channel 4.